welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are returning, thank you so much. Thank you for the comments, thank you for the support. It is awesome. If you are new here, I want to welcome you. I want to tell you that I've got some of course Blue has to become part of the video, like right in the middle of the intro. Here we go, there's Blue. Bubba, Blue, it's your JJ boy. Come here, come on, get up here with me. Okay, so let's start this over. Welcome or welcome back. If you are new here, I would love for you to subscribe. I hope you stay tuned. I've got some awesome DIYs today. I've got some other videos that I already have up that I would love for you to check out. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments. I love the comments. That is awesome. It's so encouraging, and it just helps me know what more you want, what to put out, what kind of content to put out, how I'm doing, if you guys like the DIYs or not. The comments are just, they are great, honestly. So today's video is going to be farmhouse. It's actually going to be in like 3 parts. I'm going to do 3 different videos, and then it will all come together as one and after the 3 videos. So stay tuned for all of those. I will have those up within the next probably week, I would say. About every 2 days I'm going to try to turn in a video. I've been on vacation for the last couple days. Yes, woo-hoo, the beach. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I did go to the beach. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So anyways, I have not been filming. I have been spending time with my family. That is what I have been doing. So I'm going to try to get some videos out for you guys, and let's just get right into today's DIY. Okay, so there was one other thing that I wanted to mention. So my DIYs, I usually list them as Dollar Tree farmhouse or Dollar Tree boho, or something like that. And that is because I use mostly Dollar Tree items. I had one comment tell me that I was not turning in videos that were Dollar Tree, and I'm not really sure why, but I guess because I use some other products, or maybe some thrifted items or whatever. But the 90% of what I'm using comes from the Dollar Tree, or even the Dollar General store. So Dollar Store, both of them, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. But either way, I just want to make sure that you guys knew that. I don't want you thinking that I'm turning in videos and just calling them Dollar Tree and actually not using things from the Dollar Tree. I try to usually show you what I'm going to use for each DIY, and then I'll tell you, like, hey, this came from the dollar store, or this came from the Dollar Tree, or hey, I thrifted this item. So just a side note, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that, and just kind of keep that in mind, that I do use Dollar General and Dollar Tree. So anyways, I just hope you guys enjoy. That is my main thing. I just hope you guys enjoy what I turn in. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. I hope you enjoy the videos themselves, and I hope you guys try to recreate whatever it is that I've made, or make it your way, change it. Girl, I did not like that color, or whatever. Do it your way. Definitely do it your way. That's what crafting's all about. Doing it your way, turning out something that you made that you can feel proud of, and using items from wherever you got them from, just to do. You can take stuff from your house that you already have and just completely revamp it and have something brand spanking new that you can be proud of. So I hope you guys enjoy. That is my main focus. All right, that was all I needed to say. Let's get into the video. Okay, y'all, so for this first DIY, we're going to be using these wooden plaques. One is from the Dollar Tree, one from the Dollar General store. The table tennis balls, some Waverly paints, and also a candlestick from the Dollar Tree, and my glue gun. Now, the table tennis balls are from the Dollar Tree also. You can find those pretty much anytime. So what I'm going to do here is just take my antique wax and do both plaques with it. I guess you'd call these plaques. I don't really know what they are. They're just wooden pieces. So just get a generous amount of the antique. I want the wood look to still show through, so I don't want it just too dark. But I love this Waverly antique wax. I use it all the time, really. It's some good stuff, and it goes a long ways. It lasts a long time. A bottle of this will last me a long whiles. So you put it on and then wipe it back off. That's how this works. Once you get that done, I took my little balls and I painted them white first. I want them to look like wood, like little wooden balls, but I painted them white first just so that my antique wax would have something to stick to, because if not, I just don't think that antique wax would have done anything to that just plain plastic. You know, it just wouldn't have had anything to kind of adhere to, I guess. So I just painted them white to begin with. Then I took them and dabbed my rag in my Waverly and just wiped it all over these balls once the white paint was dry. Be sure and let them dry good before you do this. I just put a generous amount on each one and kind of let it sit for a while before I wiped it back off, just giving it time to kind of dry in some spots. Once you get that done, and your plaques are dry, wait for everything to get dry. You're going to flip that biggest plaque upside down. So the beveled edge would be on the top, and you're going to flip it upside down. Add a little hot glue, and we're going to add our balls. Now, the balls didn't turn out just exactly like I wanted them, but they were pretty close. They still looked like wood. So once you get that done, and I wiped off all my little hot glue webs. Oh, I hate those things. They're such a pain in the butt. So I'm using the Gorilla Glue. Today, I'm out of my E6000, which is what I typically use, what I like to use the most. But I'm out, and this is just what I had on hand. So, hey, we're going with it. So this is going to be for the long-term hold. And then, obviously, the hot glue is for the, right now. You want to make it hold right this minute. And the hot glue helps it because it helps it stay in place, given that Gorilla Glue time to dry and stick. So I just added a generous amount of both all the way around the edge of the candlestick. I just eyeballed where the middle was. Sorry, my head was in the way. All right, so doing the same thing to the other end of this candlestick. The glue didn't want to come out for me real good. All right, and then I'm going to hot glue, just like we did on the other side. And once again, I just kind of eyeballed it. You can mark this off and get it completely centered. And there they are. I just love them. I think I say that about everything. I do, though. I really like this thing. I'm probably going to keep this as part of my decor. I really like it. Now, this next DIY is super simple. It is a thrifted item. I got it for 69 cents, as you see there, at the Goodwill while I was on vacation. Yes, of course, I had to go to the Goodwill down there. I also went to the Dollar Tree, like 3 different Dollar Trees. I can't help it. It's part of it. You never know what you're going to find. I had to, and I found a lot of good stuff that my Dollar Tree doesn't carry. So, hey, you never know. So, I wanted this to be a little brighter. I wanted it blue, but I wanted it to be just a little bit brighter. So, all I did was dry brush this thing. Literally, that's all I did. I got my Waverly White paint, kind of got my paint on the brush, and then kind of wiped it off pretty good, and boom. There it is. Cute. I love the word faith anyways. I absolutely just adore this piece. It is so cute. All right, so this next one is also going to be a thrifted item. Don't worry, we will get back to regular making items. So, $1.99 for these 2 candlesticks, and as soon as I saw them, I knew immediately, oh my gosh, I have to have these. I used my ivory. Now, when I'm distressing stuff, some people like to use straight up white. I like the ivory for some reason. I don't know why. That's just my personal preference. You can use whatever you want, but I like the ivory. So I just took it and literally slapped it on this. Literally, you can see there. I'm just slapping it on. That's all I did to these candlesticks, and they turned out super cute. I just wanted them a little more farmhouse. Now, they're fine just like they are. I mean, honestly, these are beautiful candlesticks, regardless if I had distressed them or not. But they really turned out great. And I just did the same thing to both of them. Love them. Oh, my gosh. Look at how much difference that made. These are beautiful. I love these right here. These are so beautiful. All right, so this next one here, we're going to be using bamboo sticks from the Dollar Tree. These little rods from, or dowels, should I say, from Dollar General store. Our popsicle sticks.
some handles that I believe came from Walmart originally, but now I thrifted them. And these mirrors are from the Dollar Tree. I've got my Waverly white paint, and then I'm also going to be using the Waverly ink, which is just black paint. So I just painted my dowel rods white. They're going to go across the center of each mirror. So you want them, you know, to be white to match the frame of the mirror. So I just painted these real good. I actually painted the popsicle sticks white too, which was not the right thing to do. They needed to be black, not white. So I messed up there and had to start over, which, hey, it's crafting 101. It's okay. You mess up, you just start over. No big deal. You can use it for something else, okay? Like I will literally use those white ones in another DIY, I'm sure. So once I got all that done, I'm taking my little flour sack, and I talk about these sometimes in my videos because I love these flour sacks. You get them at the Dollar General store, and they are fantastic for cleaning. They don't leave behind any kind of, like, lint or anything. Okay, so I dust with them, do glass, the whole 9 yards.
There's no way for me to video this without you guys being able to see, like, the camera in the mirror. Sorry. It's probably going to be a little distracting. It would be for me because, like, anytime I watch a video and they have a mirror, I'm like looking to see what their house looks like, or like I'm just funny like that. So anyways, I hope that it's not too distracting, but it'll be over in a minute. Just bear with me, okay? And we'll do the best of this. This is a really cool DIY. You guys are going to really love this. So just bear with me, okay? We got this. We're going to get through this. I promise. All right, let's get to it.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is take our mirrors, and I just kind of set everything up so I could see how I wanted it to all fit. I took my miter saw that I have here and cut the dowel rods down to fit. I left one long, and then I cut the other one. I didn't want it to overlap. I wanted it to just kind of sit side by side, because if it overlapped, I knew I was going to have a hard time keeping it glued down. So I just took these and took my little miter saw and cut them in half. So this is going to be half of them. You've got one long one, and then you have one that's going to be in 2 pieces. So just cut 4 of them down in half. And I love this miter saw. It is really neat. So after I got them cut, I took some sandpaper that I got from the Dollar Tree, which is kind of cool because it comes in a pack of different grains. There's different coarseness to them. Anyways, I just sanded those down to get my edges cleaned up. See how I was saying you have 2 pieces. You're going to have one that's whole and long, and then you have one that's in 2 pieces. So that it didn't lay over the top of it. It would just lay flat against the mirror. So once I kind of eyeballed it and to see where I had it, I kind of laid it out to make sure it was going to fit just right. I added just a little hot glue to each corner and laid that baby in there. You're going to do the same thing with these shorter sticks. Look at those webs. I hate those things. Oh my gosh, I hate them. All right, so just add a little hot glue to the corner there. And obviously in the middle where it touches against the stick. And it's okay if you get too much hot glue. It's not a big deal. So once you get all 4 mirrors done like that, you get your dowel rods in all 4 mirrors, you're going to take your mirrors and glue them like end to end. What we're doing is making like a barn door-ish looking mirror. So I just did a generous amount there. Held it together pretty good. Once I got that done, I take my hot glue gun and add a good generous amount. Just trust me, you're going to need these popsicle sticks. I've done some of these before, and they don't want to hold together. I guess the heaviness of the mirror kind of makes it want to split back in half. So I actually did popsicle sticks horizontally, and then I did 2 vertically also, just for some extra support. Flip it back over, and then we're going to take our handles, add just a little dab of hot glue to each end. And now I just eyeballed this first one kind of where I wanted it, in the middle of that seam that you made. The second one, I laid the doors side by side so that it would be exactly even. Sorry when my head gets in the way, guys. It's really hard to film and make sure that you have things just right. So after that, we're going to take our popsicle sticks that we painted black, the black ones, not the white ones. Lord have mercy, the black ones. All right. Cut those down to fit the corners. You're going to want it to look like a bracket. And there they are. These are super cool. I've done the windows before where you make them look like, or taken the windows or what am I trying to say? Taking the picture frames and made windows before, but not the mirrors. I love that. All right, so this next one is so super simple. Anybody can do this. I got these cups, jars, whatever you want to call them, from the Dollar General store for $1 a piece. They have lots of this kind of stuff right now. I mean, it's really in style, so they have a lot of these things that have the bumps all the way around it, on the glass or on the plastic or whatnot, and I'm in love with this look. What we're going for is like a vintage milk glass. That's what we're wanting this to look like, and it's so easy to do, guys. Anybody can do this right here. So I just took my white Waverly chalk paint. You can use any white chalk paint. Matter of fact, you could probably spray paint these and they would be fine. So I just painted the entire cup, bottom of it, the sides, the whole 9 yards. I got the entire cup. And look at that. I did go around the edge of the opening with my black just to give it more of that farmhouse look. But I love these. Oh my gosh. Look at how versatile they are. One has greenery in it. One is a candle holder. I love them. Like, they are fantastic. And this is the set all together. I love how this turned out, y'all. I love it all together. I'm not sure how to say vignette. I think I'm saying that right. But this is a dang good vignette. I love it. Each piece has its own uniqueness. And then when it all comes together as one, it's just fabulous. I love it.
All right, y'all. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. If you made it to the end, thank you so much.
Out of all the
if you are not
DIYs,
already subscribed, I wish that you would think about doing so. And y'all stay tuned. I have a lot of videos to come.
I love this set. This is awesome.
This has been a fun DIY. I really enjoyed it. I really hope that you guys like it. And y'all have a blessed day.